we were 16, with forever in our eyes, carving hearts in that old oak, swearing no goodbyes. You said when we're old we'll sit right here, rocking grandbabies and drinking cold beer. Summer nights on that porch swing chain, your head on my shoulder in the Georgia rain. Life got fast, dreams pulled us apart. You went to college, I stayed with the farm. Letters turned to calls, calls turned to nothing. Now I'm 33, rocking alone this year. The chains still creak, the same old song, even when the singer's gone. These porch swing promises still hang in the air, creaking like memories nobody's there to share. I still hear your laughter in the summer wind, every time this old swing moves again. Porch swing promises we couldn't keep, but Lord, they still rock me to sleep. Saw you in town with a ring on your hand, two little kids in a minivan. You smile like nothing, I wave like a man, but I came home and said right here till dark. Some promises fade, some chains don't rust. This swing still holds the weight of us. Every creak is a what if, every sway is a remember when. I guess some loves never really end. These porch swing promises, they never leave, they just keep swinging gently through every season, every grief. These porch swing promises are all I've got left of you and me.
Raised on cornbread and consequences, learned real quick what repentance is. When I messed up bad at 17, stole daddy's truck, came home drunk and mean. Mama opened that book, daddy cleaned at 16, sat me down and said, boy, choose your eternity.
One taught me mercy, one taught me fear, both kept me walking the straight line here. I turned out alright, some might say blessed, 'cause I had both love and consequence.
They're still there in the hallway where the light don't quite reach, reminders of the man they raised me to be. for salvation, one for protection. Both pointed me in the right direction. Mama's Bible and Daddy's gun. Now I've got a boy with my same wild streak. Thinks he's bulletproof at 17. He rode in late last night, smelling like smoke. I didn't say much, just handed him that book, then showed him the steel that's still shiny and cold. Said, son, this is how you grow old.
Love and discipline in the same breath. That's how you raise a man who don't fear death, who knows when to fight and when to forgive. That's the secret to how we live.
Thank God for Mama's Bible and Daddy's gun. They turned a wild child into a man. One showed me heaven, one kept me alive. Both reasons I'm still here tonight. Yeah, thank God for Mama's Bible and Daddy's gun.
Got a cooler in the bed and a tank full of gas, leaving this heartbreak in the rearview fast. No destination, just open highway, chasing the sunset till the pain fades away. Past the welcome sign where we used to live, took the long way out so I wouldn't relive every corner store kiss and every red light fight, every promise we broke under neon lights. Your goodbye still echoes in the cab of this truck. I turn the radio up just to drown it out.
Crossed 3 state lines by the time the sun rose. Stopped at a diner, ate eggs alone in my clothes. Waitress asked, you okay, hon? With that knowing smile, I lied with a grin and said I will be in a while. Got a voicemail from you that I won't play today, 'cause hearing your voice would make me turn back this way. Kept driving west till the mountains touched the sky. Figured if I climbed high enough, I could learn how to fly.
Somewhere in Texas, the stars came out clear. Felt like the whole universe was listening here. Pulled over on the shoulder, stepped out in the night, screamed your name at the darkness till I felt alright. The wind carried it away like it understood that sometimes you gotta lose it to find something good.
The white lines blur like the tears in my eyes, but the further I go, the smaller you get in the mirror. Every mile's a confession, every turn's a release. I'm trading your memory for a little peace.
I'm running on red lights and cheap coffee, windows down, letting the wind set me free. If I drive far enough, maybe I'll outrun you, till the only thing in my mirror is sky so blue.
Yeah, I'm running on red lights tonight, burning up the miles till I'm alright. No looking back, no slowing down, just open road and this getaway sound.
Some hearts heal in time, Some need miles and scars.
Some need empty highways and shooting stars.
I'm putting both on this old truck's odometer tonight. Every gallon of gas is a step toward the light.
Yeah, I'm running on red lights and cheap coffee, screaming every sad song at the top of my lungs. I drove far enough, finally you're brand new. Now the mirror's just me and a sky full of new.
I was running on red lights,
running from the hurt,
but somewhere out here I found my worth. Yeah, I'm finally alright.
Thank God for these red lights tonight. She grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Daddy drank rye and never came back. Mama worked doubles just to pay the rent. She learned real young how survival is spent. Wore hand-me-down dreams and second-hand shoes, but she had a fire in her eyes nobody could bruise. Saved every penny from waiting tables at night, dreaming of stages and big city lights.
Friday night she'd sing in the mirror alone, writing songs about a life she'd never known. Packed an old duffel when she turned 18, bought a one-way ticket to chase down that dream. Greyhound and asphalt with a guitar in her lap, heart full of hope and a worn-out road map. First year was hell, sleeping on floors, but she kept knocking on every closed door. Played every dive, thought that would let her inside. Crowds got bigger with every tear that she cried. Turned every heartbreak into 3-minute gold, till one night a producer saw her story unfold. He said, girl, you sing like you lived every line, and that was the night everything changed in time. They said she'd never make it out alive, but look at her now. Watch her rise from trailer park ashes to neon sky. She's a back road Cinderella with mud on her boots, trading glass slippers for worn out roots. No fairy godmother, no prince in sight, just a steel guitar and a stage light. Yeah, she's a back road Cinderella, turning every scar into something stellar. She wrote her own happy ever after. No castle, no ball, no midnight curse, just hard work and verses that hurt so good. She turned every tear into a melody line, every closed door into a neon sign. Now the world sings along to the girl who survived. Yeah, she's a back road Cinderella with mud on her boots, still got that fire nobody can bruise. She didn't need magic, just grit and grace. Now she's wearing the crown in her own damn place. Cinderella, look at her now, y'all. From nothing to everything, back road Cinderella. I still take the long way past your house, even though I know you moved out 6 months now. Slow down at the stop sign where we first kissed. Habit's a hard thing to resist. Your porch light's on, but it ain't for me. Some new guy's truck in the driveway, I see. I park down the street like a damn fool. Engine off, just watching the moon pool. Wonder if you ever drive by mine, or if you race me completely this time. I heard you're happy, got a dog and a ring, got your life all figured out, doing your thing. Me, I'm still stuck in the same old loop. Bartender knows my drink without asking twice. Sometimes I swear I see you in the grocery store aisle. Turn around quick just to catch your smile, but it's never you, just a ghost in my mind. This town's too small for the space you left behind. Every street's got a memory I can't outrun. Every song on the radio feels like a gun. I tell myself I'm over you every night, but the truth is I'm still losing this fight. You moved on clean, left me behind. Now I'm just echoes in the county lines. I'm a ghost in this town, driving circles around all the places we burned to the ground. You moved on clean, left me behind. Now I'm just memories in the county lines. Yeah, I'm a ghost in this town, and nobody sees me now. Fading away in the same old crowd. They say time heals all wounds, but not this street. Every corner's got you dancing in bare feet, and fading away while the town moves on. Just a shadow where we used to belong. Maybe one day I'll leave this place, but tonight I'm just a familiar face. Yeah, I'm a ghost in this town, driving circles around, haunting the places where love let me down. You're living your life, and I'm stuck in the past. A ghost in this town, and I'm fading fast. Lord, help this ghost find his way out before there's nothing left to haunt about.
Grandpa's old barn out back of the house, Still smells like hay and tobacco and time. He built it with his own two hands back in '59. Raised 8 kids and a lifetime of pride. Taught me to fish, to drive, to pray. Said, boy, hard work will always pay. Now he's gone and the roof's starting to sag, but I can't bring myself to tear it down yet.
Found his John Deere cap hanging on a nail. Still got the sweat stains from baling hay in July. Mama says let it go, it's just wood and rust. But to me it's memories covered in dust.
Every board tells a story he used to tell about the Depression and making it through hell. How he met Grandma at a county fair dance and built this life with calloused hands. My boy asked why I spend weekends out there, patching holes and painting with care. I tell him this is where your roots run deep, where a man learns promises he's gotta keep. We fixed the door together last Saturday. He asked about the carving that says J&M forever. I told him that's love that outlasts the years, even when it ends in tears.
Some things are sacred even when they fall apart, like the lessons he nailed straight into my heart. This barn's more than lumber and tin, it's where legends begin.
I'm keeping that old barn standing, even if it leans a little to the left, holding up the weight of everything he left. Every nail, every beam, every memory strand. I'm keeping that old barn standing, 'cause it's holding up this man. The world moves fast, tears old things down, but some foundations stay in this ground.
As long as that barn stands tall and true, a part of Grandpa's living in me and you.
One day I'll pass the hammer to my son
and tell him why we keep this one.
Yeah, I'm keeping that old barn standing through every storm and every season's end. It's more than wood, it's where legends begin. I'll keep it standing till my last breath, 'cause that old barn's holding up all that's left of the best man I ever knew.
Yeah, I'm keeping that old barn standing.
Met you at a bonfire, sparks in the dark. You were laughing loud with that fire in your heart. Cold beer in your hand, cut-offs and boots. I knew right then I was in trouble with you. You danced in the firelight like nobody watched, barefoot in the grass till the morning almost caught us. We talked till the embers turned to gray. You said I ain't looking for games to play. I said me neither, just something real. And that was the night we made the deal to take it slow but never look back,
Two hearts running down the same track. Your hand in mine felt like coming home, even though we were miles from any we known. Drove you home at dawn with the windows down. Best night I'd ever had in this town. 6 months in and we're still going strong, building dreams on back roads all night long. Talking about forever like it's already here. A little house with a porch and cold beer, a dog on the lawn, and kids in 10 years. You make the simple life feel like gold, my dear. Ain't no neon, ain't no crowd, just you and me and the stars out loud. You're my Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday drive, no warning. Coffee on the porch, boots by the door, kind of love I've been praying for. You're my slow dance in the kitchen light, my goodnight kiss, and hold me tight. Yeah, you're my forever in blue jeans, my everything in between. Don't need fancy, don't need rings yet, just this kind of love we'll never forget. Every day with you feels like the first. You're my blessing and my favorite verse. Yeah, you're my Friday night, Saturday morning, my whole damn life without a warning. You're my answered prayer in cut-off jeans, my forever, my everything. Girl, you're my everything. Yeah, you're my everything. Yeah, you're my everything. I quit my job on a Tuesday afternoon. Boss said you'll regret this someday soon. I said maybe, but I'm done living for the clock. Packed my guitar, my pride and the dreams I forgot. Left a note on the dashboard for anyone who cared. I'm chasing something bigger than scared. Drove west till the radio lost its signal, till the only voice left was the one in my head. Sleeping in my truck at Walmart parking lots, writing songs on napkins under dashboard lights till dawn. Played every open mic from here to Santa Fe. Crowds got bigger with every mile I made. Sang about the girl who broke my heart in June, about the daddy I lost way too soon, about the mama who prayed I'd find my way. Turned every tear into a 3-minute truth that strangers sang. First year was rhyming and rejection letters. Slept on couches of friends I barely remembered. Demo tapes sent to labels that never called back. But I kept showing up, kept cutting new tracks. One night in a dive bar off Broadway, some producer in a ball cap heard me play. He leaned over the table, said, "Kid, you got soul." And for the first time I felt halfway whole. They'll tell you dreams don't pay the bills, but I was dying slow in those corporate chills. So I bet my whole life on 4 chords and faith, and never once looked back on that highway escape. I took the long shot, bet it all on a dream. Left the safe life for the unknown stream. Packed up my fears in the back of my Chevy, drove till the doubt couldn't catch me. Now I'm standing on stages I used to watch on TV, singing songs about the boy I used to be. Yeah, I took the long shot, and damn, I'm glad I did. Mama cried when I called with the record deal news. Said I always knew God had big plans for you. Now she's front row with tears in her eyes, singing every word to her sacrifice. Dad's picture ride shotgun in my guitar case, smiling like he's proud of this crazy race. Yeah, I took the long shot, bet it all on a dream. Turned nothing but heart into a sold-out scream. From empty pockets to these arena lights, I do it all again 1,000 nights. Yeah, I took the long shot. Look at me now, y'all. I took the long shot, and I'm standing tall. Raised in a house with a screen door slammed. Daddy worked the oil fields, Mama taught Sunday school hymns. We didn't have much, but we had enough love to fill up the cracks in a life that was rough. Learned to say yes, ma'am, and no, sir, quick. How to two-step in a cotton field ditch. How to pray when the rain wouldn't come, and thank God when the harvest was done. Joined the Marines when I turned 18. Came home different than the boy they'd seen. Carried ghosts in my duffel I couldn't unpack. Nightmares that followed me all the way back. But this town wrapped its arms around me tight. Old man at the VFW bought my drinks every night. Said, son, we've all got wars we don't talk about, and taught me how to carry the weight without breaking down. Met a girl at the county fair rodeo. She saw past the walls I didn't want to show. Taught me how to laugh again, how to breathe, how to plant new roots when you're ready to leave the past. Now we got 3 kids and a 4th on the way. A little white house at the end of a red clay driveway. Life ain't perfect, but it's perfectly mine. Built on hard lessons and cheap red wine. I'm proud of where I'm from. These red dirt roots, calloused hands and scuffed up boots. Small town values in a big bad world. Still say grace, fly oh glory unfurled. Yeah, I'm proud of where I'm from. This hard-earned life I've become. Every scar tells a story I'd never trade. Proud of where I'm from and the man it made. Some folks run from their raising. I run toward it every day. 'Cause the best parts of me were forged in that red clay. Yeah, I'm proud of where proud of where I'm from. Thank God for where I'm
She said, I think we need to talk on a Thursday night. I knew what was coming by the shake in her voice. Sat on the tailgate under that harvest moonlight. Well, she told me goodbye like she didn't have a choice. Said, you're a good man, but I need more than this town. I love you, but I can't settle down. Watched her taillights disappear down the road. Felt my whole world lose its load. Spent the weekend drinking with the boys at the lake, trying to laugh it off for everybody's sake. But when they all went home and the fire died low, I sat there alone with nowhere to go. Threw her pictures in the flames one by one, watch our memories curl up and come undone. The smoke rose high like prayers I couldn't say, asking God to take this pain away. Monday morning I woke up on the dock, sun burning my eyes like a judgment clock. Picked up my phone, almost called her twice, but I threw it in the water instead of thinking twice. Sometimes the only way to let go is to watch it all sink nice and slow. They say if you love something, set it free. Well, I just set fire to our history. I burned it all down, every last memory, every love note, every photograph of you and me. Watched it turn to ashes in that lakeside fire. If I can't have you, I don't want the reminders. Yeah, I burned it all down, and I'm better off now, starting over from the ground. Some things you can't fix with time or beer. Some ghosts you gotta face right here. So I faced them in the flames till nothing was left, and felt the weight lift off my chest. Yeah, I burned it all down, every trace of us. Turned 3 years of love into smoke and dust. If moving on means watching it disappear, then hand me the match, I ain't shedding no tear. I burned it all down, and I'm rising up now from the ashes of this town.
There's a little white church on the edge of town, steeple leaning like it's bowing down. Pew where I carved my name at age 10, still there like it's waiting for me again.
Grandma's buried out back under the old feel her pulling me like a tide I've known.
I've been running from God since I was 21, chasing whiskey and women at midnight sun. Built walls higher than that old church bell. Told myself I was too far gone for heaven or hell. But last night I hit my knees on a hotel floor, cried out loud like never before. Felt something shift in the dark hotel room, like mercy finally broke on through. Drove all night to get back here by dawn. Parked in the gravel, walked across the lawn, pushed open the doors, dust dancing in the lights. Sat in the same pew and it felt right. Pastor found me there with my head bowed low. Said, son, these doors never close. I thought grace had a limit, a line I'd crossed, but it found me anyway, no matter the cost. Oh, I'm going back to that little white church, back to the altar where my soul don't hurt, back to the mercy I ran from so long, back to the place where my heart belongs. Yeah, I'm going back to that little white church where the lost get found and the broken get healed. I'm bended.
Ain't about being perfect, ain't about being good. It's about coming home like only Jesus could. Pull a prodigal son from the faraway land with open arms and nail-scarred hands.
Yeah, I'm going back to that little white church, singing Amazing Grace till my voice gives out. Back to the cross where I first learned about how love don't quit and grace don't run. I'm going back to that little white church. Thank God
I'm going
He's got my high eyes and my stubborn streak. My old ball cap sitting crooked on his head. Learned to walk in cowboy boots too big. Falls down laughing instead of crying like I did. Says daddy like it's the sweetest word. Holds my hand crossing every curve. Taught him to bait a hook at age 4. He caught a sunfish and begged for more. We spent Saturdays on the pond bank line, talking about life and trucks and why the sky's blue sometimes. He asked his questions I don't know how to answer yet, like why do good people leave, and I just told him instead. Tucks his teddy bear in every night, prays for mama even though she said goodbye. Kisses my cheek and says I love you through the moon. Falls asleep to the same songs I croon. I watch him breathe and thank God above for giving me me something bigger than love. He don't know it yet, but he's saving me. One little smile at a time, setting this broken heart free. He's my little man with a big old heart, my reason to finish what I start, my 3 a.m. fever fighter, my front porch swing rider. He's the best part of me in tiny boots, my living proof that God ain't through. Yeah, he's my little man, and I'm doing the best I can. One day he'll be taller than me, driving my truck, chasing his own dreams. But I hope he knows, no matter how far he goes, he'll always have a home in this daddy's soul. Yeah, he's my little man with a big old heart, teaching me how to restart. Every day he's growing fast, but this love was built to last. He's the best part of me in tiny boots, my living proof that dreams come true. He's my little man, forever my little man.
High school sweethearts, class of '05. You wore my Letterman, I wore your smile. Friday night lights and back row dreams, promised forever at 17. Got married young in your mama's dress, bought 10 acres with nothing but hope and sweat. Built this house board by board with our own hands. Raised 3 kids on this red dirt land. You work nights at the hospital saving lives. I work days in the field just to survive. We fought like hell, but we love harder still. 20 years later, we're going strong. Lines on our faces tell stories of grace. Gray in your hair, but you're still my pretty face. We dance in the kitchen to the same old songs, laugh about the days when we couldn't get along. Kids are grown, but they still come home, 'cause they know this is where love has grown. We didn't have much, but we had us, and that was always enough. 20 years of this crazy life, through the fire and the sacrifice, still holding hands when the day is done, still choosing you, you're still the one. 20 years of ups and downs, but I do it all again right now. Yeah, 20 years and forever ain't long enough. We've seen storms come and storms go, but our roots just keep growing deeper, you know. Through sickness and health,
richer and poor, you're the one I'm still thankful for. Yeah, 20 years of this beautiful life, my best friend, my lover, my wife, still stealing kisses in the morning light, still making love like it's the first night. 20 years of building this dream, and baby, you're still my everything. 20 years, here's to 50 more, my dear.
Got a 90-door Chevy with rust on the fender, tape deck stuck on classic country forever. No GPS, just a map in the glove box and a heart full of places I haven't seen yet. Told my boss I'm taking some time. He said, boy, you're out of your mind, but I'm tired of living for the weekend. Time to see what's around the next bend. Heading north, where the leaves turn red. Gonna sleep under stars instead of a bed. Fish in Montana, hike in Colorado, drink coffee in diners where nobody knows my name. Write songs on the dashboard with a cheap pen. Let the highway wash away where I've been. Might grow a beard, might cut it all off, might call an old flame, might let it go. Might find God on a desert highway, or find myself in a jukebox song. No plan, no deadline, no regret, just me and the road and the sun setting west. Life's too short to stay in one place. Gotta chase the wind and the open space. I'm hitting the road, Jack, and I won't look back. Got a full tank of freedom and a worn-out map. Chasing horizons and sunset gold, letting the story write itself unfold. Yeah, I'm hitting the road, wherever it goes. I'm finally free, y'all. Just me and the open road. I'm hitting the road, Jack. I'm hitting the road, Jack. I'm hitting the road, Jack. I'm hitting the road. Some folks settle, some folks wrong. I guess I'm built for the lonesome, but lonesome don't mean alone when you've got the whole world as home. Yeah, I'm hitting the road, Jack, no turning back. Living the dream out of a duffel bag. From the mountains to the ocean shore, I'm finding what I've been looking for. I'm hitting the road, and I'm never coming home to the man I was before. Here's to the open road.
tailgate you down at the riverbed.
Cooler full, got my best friends. Sun going down on another week. Boots in the mud, cold beer at our feet. Grill smoking ribs, speakers playing loud. Nobody here, we're in a worry right now.
Kids running wild through the tall grass, dogs chasing sticks, time moving slow, not fast. Somebody's telling the same old lie about that fish that got away last July. Laughter echoing off the water clear. These are the nights we live for all year.
Later on when the fire's high, we'll talk about life and stare at the sky. Thank God out loud for days like this, for simple joys and moments we won't miss. Tomorrow we'll go back to the grind, but tonight we're leaving it all behind, all behind.
Ain't nothing fancy, just good company,
but it feels like heaven to me.
These are the good old days right now. Don't wait till they're gone to figure it out. Tailgates and tan lines, bonfires and beers, making memories we'll talk about for years. Yeah, these are the good old days right here in this riverside haze. Live 'em while they're here, 'cause they disappear. One day we'll be old and gray, talking about tonight like it was yesterday. So raise your cup to the ones by your side. These are the good old days of our lives. These are the good old days right now. Don't let them pass without a shout. From the riverbank to the starry crown, these are the good old days going down. Live 'em loud, live 'em proud. These are the good old days right now, right now.